To commemorate the 10th anniversary of Trinity School becoming an All-Steinway School, I am very pleased today to be talking to the headmaster, Al Kennedy, the head of piano, Richard Evans, and the very talented Amiri Harwood, who attended Trinity School and was a past winner of the Trinity Scholarship and present-day student of the Royal College of Music. Richard Evans, the head of the piano department, has been here since the very beginning, and it's all thanks to his enthusiasm, dedication and passion that the Steinway Trinity partnership took place. Richard has been with the school before and after Trinity became an All-Steinway School and played a key part in making it happen 10 years ago. Therefore, he's certainly best placed to tell us the difference it has made. What effect has this partnership had on the level of music within the school?
The partnership has had a tremendous effect. It has allowed our students to make huge advancements, both technically and in the way that they express themselves. Having the finest instruments means that the capability is so much more. But the knock-on effect of having brilliant instruments in school was not only on the piano, but it was all the other instruments as well, and the level of instrumental playing and singing has risen enormously.
Has becoming an All-Steinway School generated a healthy competition amongst the students?
Yes, very much so. Competition works for some people, of course, not for other people. But what we, I think, do very, very well is the sense that there's a lot of collaboration between our players. Our students will support each other, they'll challenge each other. It's very exciting for us as teachers to watch, and as head of department, it's amazing to see that grow.
Has there been an increase in the requests for piano lessons and other instrumental lessons?
The request for piano lessons has been one of the most positive impacts. We're at a point now where a third of the school, that's around 300 students, play the piano, which a fact that I'm very, very proud of, and I think it's an astonishing achievement.
For you, what's the best part of Trinity School becoming an All-Steinway School?
Becoming an All-Steinway School had a brilliant effect on the school as a whole. It's meant that we can open new doors. We now have a wonderful partnership with Steinways, and we're able to send our students confidently to perform all over Europe. It's been an immensely successful journey to the point where our Steinway scholars now inevitably will go and study music at a higher level.
Being a pianist himself, Richard obviously understands the benefits of providing students with the finest instruments. But today I'm very lucky to be joined by one of Trinity School's alumni, Amiri Harwood, who has had the opportunity to practice, enjoy and perform on these pianos. Amiri, I think we first met when you were about 13 or 14 years old. I remember well at the time you were unsure of whether you wanted to do music as a career. Was there a particular moment in time when you realised that you wanted to play the piano for a living?
I realised I wanted to play the piano for a living, probably in sixth form, mostly due to the encouragement of others really, and obviously the environment my school helped, being around the great pianos, practicing on them every day. The environment and encouragement from people, the teachers, was just beautiful. That's what made me be able to think that I could do it.
Looking back, how do you think practicing on a daily basis on a Steinway piano affected your progress?
I was able to really examine nuances and get the most out of a piano at quite a younger age, which I think really helped me improve my performance really. I think as well, I was very lucky to be able to have these pianos because they're just great, and I think I did take it for granted, but it was great to have them around.
I remember your time at Trinity very well, mainly because you were winning everything. I particularly remember your scholarship year when you played the Waldstein Sonata here, right here in Steinway Hall, which was utterly incredible at the age of 14 or 15. Apart from the recital at Steinway, another part of the prize for becoming the Steinway Scholar is having lessons with Vanessa Latache, the head of piano at the Royal College of Music. How was this experience for you? Was it fun? Was it exciting? Daunting?
Having lessons with Vanessa Latache was, at the time, it was exciting but quite scary. I remember every time I went, I was just nervous, a lot of nervous energy, but the lessons were always so great, and I always came out really inspired for my progress as well. That did so much for me.
What other advice would you give other young musicians who are starting at Trinity School to get the most out of the piano department?
The advice I give to students at Trinity School would really be to just use the pianos as much as you can. When you go elsewhere and you're using other pianos, you then sort of realise how useful having the Steinway pianos around was. And I think just for your own progress, just utilise them as much as you can.
To bring this day to a close, I'm very happy and lucky to have Al Kennedy, the headmaster of Trinity School, here with us. Mr. Kennedy, thank you for coming today. You have worked at many schools over the years. Are there any differences being the headmaster of a school that has attained the All-Steinway School status?
Yes, absolutely. Being an All-Steinway School has made an enormous difference to what we can offer to our families and young people. When I talk about our school, there are a few key things in our ethos that really matter. One is that children come and feel completely able to express themselves in a very nurturing, caring environment. You can see how being an All-Steinway school has absolutely added so much motivation and inspiration for children, because right from the start you will have your piano lessons on a Steinway piano, and you will see around you other children or Steinway scholars or other excellent pianists playing to a really high level. And it's that holy grail of participation and a route through to being really excellent and the opportunities that provides. That's what being an All-Steinway school has done for us.
Does the quality of music life, dedication and passion required to play a musical instrument cross over to other subjects within the school in any way?
We're really keen to say to our young people that committing yourself to a process of practice which involves habit and routine and hard work is key in any part of your education, any part of life. To be able to do so on a fantastic piano and become really excellent performers and have opportunities to come to Steinway Hall and play with some of the best venues in London. That absolutely is seen by other students, and whether it's in music or piano playing, or it's in sport or drama or anything else, seeing that role model, that practice, that development, and then that opportunity come to perform, it is what we want them to capture for all of their education. So absolutely, this is a brilliant example for us of how that educational and development process can work.
When talking to prospective students and parents, is this something you or they mention, and is it important to them?
Yes, I do. I do mention to parents often that we're an All-Steinway school. One of the real benefits of a program like this is that every pianist can realistically play on a Steinway. They're going to go on that journey from somewhere near that beginning of playing towards somewhere being able to perform, and possibly being able to perform somewhere really special like Steinway Hall. I do talk about it to parents, and they love the immediacy of it for their child. They can see their 10 or 11-year-old immediately having that chance, so it's very real for them. So for me, as a headmaster, it's a fantastic opportunity to promote.
For you, what is the best part of Trinity School being an All-Steinway school?
The best part of being an All-Steinway school is that it says to all my students, you can participate and play on a fantastic piano right from day one. But also, if you really work at it and aspire, and if this is your particular area of talent and expertise, you could have the opportunities to play in a fantastic venue in London, and indeed more widely across Europe, which is what our top pianists get to do. As an educationalist, it ticks all the key boxes of motivation, inspiration, and a really fantastic target for them to aim at in terms of where they might reach. So that is the best part of being an All-Steinway school.